lie, I'm the last one to die.
Subscribe to Just a Dad with a Porsche on YouTube.
What's up, guys? Dad with a Porsche back here again with another video. Listen, guys, we're staying alive with the SQ5 today. It is raining and overcast and nasty. Brought out the Porsche, thought about driving it, but I don't want to do that, man. We got the breakfast of champions here. We got the free range eggs, hard boiled, ready to eat. We got a 4-pack. We're going to do that for breakfast. I don't know if you guys are hip to these, but Costco has these. They are awesome. I slam these all the time. Anytime I get hunger issues or I want to eat something bad, I go to this first. It tends to fill me up. These are money and easy to eat. You know, they're just pre-hard boiled and already peeled, and you can just smash them. And then I got my Costco alkaline water filled with lemon. I'm going to hydrate up on this. This is my second one today, and I've only had 4 coffees so far, so we're ready to go. We're gonna hit the streets right now and take a look and see what's going on. Typically what I like to do when we buy these houses is I like to drive by them after I buy them, just to make sure everything is okay and see what's going on with it. Usually what happens is the lender keeps insurance on it, but I usually put insurance on it right away just to make sure that I'm okay and that I'm not going to have any kind of major issues. You know, if for some reason something's not covered or whatever, and the insurance isn't very expensive to put on them. I also got a letter from the sheriff's department, and typically you get that right after you purchase the house right away, and I'll let you guys know what that says here. So you get a piece of paper in the mail, and typically it'll have, in this case it's from the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department. It'll state their address, and that'll differ depending on which county your house is located in that you buy it in. It'll have the case number. It'll have the bank on the top. In this case, this bank is Third Federal Savings and Loan of Cleveland. It'll have the customer's name or the owner's name at the top, and I'm not going to disclose any of this information because it's probably not prudent. And it'll have the Ohio Revised Code of 2329-31, which states that you are responsible to make a payment on this house, basically to pay it off within 30 days of them declaring that it's actually sold. So it's like the decree of confirmation of sale. So that's the next step we're waiting on, guys, is for this new house, for the judge to confirm that they are in fact selling the house. I've never bought one that has actually been for sale that has not sold, but I guess there are some, and there's different grievances that I guess attorneys or something like that could come up with and postpone the actual sale of it or not sell it, but that hasn't happened to me. So what happens is you'll get this letter first off that you're the winning bidder and that you own the house, or you need to pay for the house. The house is yours. And then the next thing you're waiting for is the confirmation of sale. So you have to actually pay for the house when you get the confirmation of sale. Now there are fees involved, so it's not just the winning bid that you have on it. They have different fees that they calculate on this. So there's a sheriff deed fee, which is $50. There's a sheriff recording fee. There's a conveyance fee. There's a bunch of recording and different fees that they have. Plus, they charge you interest on the amount for every day that you don't pay. I thought originally what you need to do is go ahead and pay for this thing right away and get it over with, so you don't have the fees. I do not want to pay the sheriff's department thousands of dollars just for them to say, hey, we're not going to sell you the house, and then wait for them to refund the money to me. It's been my experience that government agencies and different things like that, they don't like to refund money, and you may have to wait a while to actually get the money back. But so I won't pay them until I have the actual confirmation of sale. I'm okay with paying a little bit of interest every month or every week or whatever, the sale takes a little bit, for it to get the actual confirmation of sale and for it to be sold. That way I don't tie up all my money in case there's another opportunity or something should happen. But again, I've never bought a house and it hasn't actually sold. So the total fees you're going to have, at least with Cuyahoga County, is like just under $500. So it's going to cost you $500 to do the whole transaction and for them to take care of all the paperwork and stuff like that. And usually you get the confirmation of sale usually around the 30-day mark, somewhere around there. So my thought process always is I want to sell the house that I have right now in that 30 days. I don't think that's going to happen this time, and it's unfortunate because of this HVAC issue and it just not being complete and it taking a long time to redo all the vents and all that stuff right now. But normally what I want to do is I want to sell the house right before I buy the new house. And in this case, there's not much that I could really do. The new opportunity came up. I had to get on it. So I may have to pay for this second house before I sell the first flip house, which, my guy is working on selling right now, but you really can't sell it and close a deal until, the house is 100% ready. So we're going to be a little bit challenging, in a challenging situation financially, until things go the way we want them to go. So hopefully the good old Ed, our realtor, can sell this house very, very soon, and hopefully we have some good luck in the AC, and the HVAC gets completed and done, and we can have something in the till, so when the money goes out for the new house shortly after that, we can get the money in for the sale from the current house that we're flipping. But I don't know, sometimes it happens perfectly, other times it doesn't happen perfectly, but you just got to do more, man. You can't when you see the deal, you got to capture the deal, because there might not be another deal, and it's really never perfect timing. Take advantage of it when it is perfect timing in life, but usually things don't work out in the time frame that you want when you're dealing with multiple contractors and multiple variables involved in selling a house. And it's always a tricky situation, guys, when somebody under-delivers. Like when somebody promises they're going to have something done and then they don't get it done. You have to have a tough conversation with them, but you got to be smart about it. You want to choose your enemies wisely. You don't want to have a bad conversation with somebody that's going to completely lock them up, and they're in the middle of a job and they're halfway done, or they got parts scattered all over the place, and it's going to be tough to recover from that. If you have a bad conversation and somebody quits and they leave everything everywhere, it's terrible. Well, it's like a mechanic that's working on your engine, and they take apart your entire engine. There's parts all over their desk, all over the floor of the repair facility, and they're working on it, and then they quit. Then another guy has to come back in. He's got to look at all the parts, piece it all together, find out where he screwed up, where the parts are, little springs that are missing. You got to be careful. You got to talk to people and be correct with them and be tough and hold the line, but you also got to be a little bit understanding with different situations go on, especially if it's not going to benefit you if they bounce and they don't finish the job. So we're on our way down here. We're going to take a look at the first flip house, and then I'm going to drive by the current house that we're waiting for the confirmation of sale on. Typically, again, when I buy them, I like to drive by them often, so that I can take a look at them and just kind of monitor the situation, whether a car is coming or going, or different things are happening with the house. So, I can make adjustments if I need to, if something crazy happens. The homie brought out the old Mustang right now, even in the rain. Living it up, baby. Slow pony is what it says. I'll tell you what, that thing doesn't sound slow. Pretty sick, actually, pretty sick. Like to get an old school one day, just not sure which one I'd like. The house is kind of similar to this road right here. This road has been in construction now, I think, for maybe, I don't know, a year and a half or 2 years. And like they're working on it, then they're not working on it, then they're working on it, now working on it, So I'm just sitting here driving down this road that's been under construction for 2 years. All the lanes are wacky. Everybody's almost getting in accidents when they're on this road. It's hard to merge, it's hard to get off. You don't know what you're doing. And that's kind of what's going on with the AC at the house right now. It's just, it should be done. It's not done. The guy's probably not working on it. It's a side job. And I'm just waiting on everybody else so that I can get my money back and nobody cares. That's how I feel sometimes. I know that's not the proper way to feel, but, that's how it feels from this side of it. I'm sure the other guy is like, he has his own issues and different troubling things that he's dealing with. But I'm just I'm an investor. I'm managing a crew to get the work done. I just need the work done so I can sell the house. And it just seems like every which way we go, we run into this in one aspect of every single house, to where the guy just can't get it done. So what are you going to do? I think what we're going to do now is we're going to drive past the new house first, and then we're going to go to the second house. The highway just kind of worked out that way, so that's what we're going to do. This whole area is definitely challenging. Looks like somebody took over this. They're putting brand new Pella windows in the top, which is kind of unique. This probably used to be a thriving shopping center here. Now it's kind of run over by graffiti and just bad circumstances, I guess. But somebody's putting big money windows in there is what I see. Those are all Pella windows, very expensive. If somebody's doing something to this now, this whole square could actually be really nice if somebody just, put some money into it and dealt with it. So that's what it is, man. And a lot of the areas down here are kind of like this, They're just tough, man. There's tough spots. There's rundown buildings, shopping centers, strip malls down here that are just shut down and empty and just endless, rot, man. They're just left down here to fall into the street, really, is what it is. It's really sad until somebody comes in and does something with them, Guys, a lot of these, everybody has to catch up with their grass right now, or most people, because it's just been raining just every day or every other day, monsoon rainstorm. So we're taking a look here and see what's going on. And I don't think much has changed here. We're at the house right now. There's somebody there, absolutely. There's somebody in the backyard. I see them behind the gate. It looks like they're collecting stuff here. Looks like there's a pond there. He's got a bunch of bricks, and definitely action in here. I'm seeing somebody kind of in the gate inside of there moving around. Nutty. So that's not good, guys. That's not good. Definitely got somebody in there that's squatting. I'm sure they know the house is sold now, and they're probably they've been notified just like me, so they definitely got the same letter that I got stating the house is sold, and they need to figure out what they're doing. But this guy may be squatting here, and we'll have to figure out what's going on. But I definitely saw somebody there behind the fence. Almost looked like he had full overalls on, and I don't know what he was doing. Or maybe this is that. So I don't think that refrigerator was out there. So I think maybe they're moving the refrigerator. All right, so the guy came to the front door and he was staring at me, and I didn't think it was a good idea or it was proper to keep him on camera, so I cut the video here. More to come soon. Here's Cleveland Central Catholic right there, their football field. I actually played basketball against Cleveland Central Catholic in high school. I remember their star player's name was Earl Boykins. He ended up playing professional. But I went to basketball camp with him quite a few times, and he was like the one-on-one king. He was a short kid, just really fast, lightning quick, great ball handling, just really athletically gifted, but a small kid. And he could score, man. It was amazing. And I think I attended like 2 or 3 summer basketball camps with him, and was just amazed by his skill. It was pretty great. But Cleveland Central Catholic and like these areas, they've always been a little bit of a challenging type area. And I've had employees that I've hired that have had their youth and they've grown up in challenging areas in different situations, and they've been the best employees I've ever had. 9 times out of 10, they've been better than others. All right, guys, I had to definitely take a whiz real bad, like horrendously. Got that taken care of at Wendy's here in Shaker Square, and the bathroom was absolutely atrocious. Unbelievable bathroom. Like, these people, I don't know what they do here, man. They never clean the bathroom ever in these places. That's one thing when I owned the furniture stores, I wanted to make sure was always done, was that the bathrooms were always clean. We were super clean, needed to be sparkling clean. Nobody wants to eat or shop at a place with disgusting bathrooms, ever. So that was like a prerequisite, that was like a flow, that was something that was very important to me. First thing I would do when I walked in one of my furniture stores was go to the bathroom and see if the bathroom is clean and if it had toilet paper and everything that it needed to function as a bathroom. All right, there's another view of the Jack Casino, guys, right down the street from our house. It was Thistledown Racing Center, I guess, and then the Jack bought this thing. So this is pretty close to our house, which is a good sign. Because why? Because real estate is better the closer it is to jobs. And we're close to jobs, baby. Any new news?
I'm on my way to Mike, going toward your house. What's going on with you?
Not a thing, man. Just so he ended up having some phone issues, so I couldn't keep the whole conversation recorded. But basically what's going on is the HVAC is almost completely done. Should be done Monday or Tuesday at the latest. We got to send the team in there to clean up the house. We got to install the cabinets. I guess we have upper cabinets, but not lower, so we have to source those. We got to get a sink, a countertop, and some plumbing. We're done, baby. I need to cash this check. I got another house to pay for.